This is the lesson learned briefing for class CYB 670. My name is Paul Lancaster. This introduction is designed to inform the Prime Minister of Canada and the Chief Information Security Officer the status of our security posture. We had a breach of our data, and we had to conduct an investigation on how the breach happened. Uh, this presentation will discuss our attack concerns, the evidence that we acquired during the investigation, the attribution of the suspects, and the impact that the breach had on our organization. We'll also talk about business recovery plans and the remediation and recovery aspect of this investigation. The attack concerns that we have that happened during this breach is ransomware and malware, and we had exposure of very sensitive employee information on our network. The ransomware, we had to pay a sum to the attackers to encrypt to decrypt our data, and the type of malware that attacked us is called Reviton. The evidence that we acquired, we discovered that um, we did not have access to necessary files that we needed in our network. We had IDS alerts and we performed a log review to see what happened. We found some anomalies there. Our users actually reported the Reviton malware to our cyber team. We also discovered that we found an unauthorized USB stick that was discovered. The suspect, who is an employee, bought the USB stick uh, from an outside store, so it wasn't able to be tracked by our asset management system. There was also an improper account created on an internal server, and some configuration files were updated that caused us uh, to lose some critical employee information. We attributed this attack to employee by the name of Penelope Ann Gratcholz. Employees have reported that she has unauthorized USB sticks in her work area. Ms. Gratcholz have been tied to an unauthorized account, an account rather, an authorized account, and there were 17 unauthorized URLs that have been tied to her browsing history. She has since submitted a resignation letter to our management team. The impact that our organization suffered due to this attack is that our reputation had degraded. We did have exposure of our employees' critical information. There was also some destruction of data within our network, and we have had a theft of assets that occurred. So, in order to conduct business while dealing with this attack, that we quarantined all compromised systems and then recover the data of these systems without the systems connected to a network. And we also had a pretty extensive redundancy of our backup system, so we were easily to retrieve uh, the lost data. The work performed on this investigation was that we viewed a preliminary inspection of Mrs. Gratcholz's action to our network. Uh, the incident response was effective, but the conclusion of the investigation did not provide a concrete proof that she did anything. So there's more actions to be taken. The area that needs improvement uh, are the security controls of asset management, physical access management, uh, the lack of security in our server errors, and to bolster our password security protocols. To improve this is we need to have a stricter asset management systems and update the policies. Badge readers are only for authorized users to get in the server room, and stronger password requirements for users to gain access to the network. We need to improve our security awareness by implementing mandatory training for all employees. The operating system vulnerabilities that was used to launch the attack was an unpatched operating system. And we need to patch operating systems so it will close any security holes inside the operating system code. We're going to conclude this presentation by describing that it was intended for the Canadian Prime Minister and the CISO, the status of our security posture. This presentation discussed our attack concerns, the evidence that we acquired during the investigation, the attribution of suspects, impact to our organization, and our business recovery plans. We also discussed the recovery and remediation options for threats to our network. Thank you and have a great day.